Hey everyone, I hope you are all doing awesome. So as we are solving the top 50 questions of SQL on a LeetCode. So yeah, as you can see here till now we have solved 43 questions, which is quite decent number, and we are only left with the 7 questions. Yeah, great. Okay, so now this is the last topic of our series where we'll be solving your advanced string functions, regex and clauses. Okay, so we have only left with these 7 questions. So let's see how many questions we can solve in this video, and the remaining will go, or we will just wrap our entire series, or I would say these 7 questions into 1 or 2 videos, probably into 2 videos, not in one, maybe like 4 into 3 or something like that. Okay, so yeah, let me quickly try to solve first one. So just hold on guys, I'm getting some call and this is an important call for me, but okay, let it be. I'll call nothing. Okay, so yeah, the very first is fix names in a table. We have table users where we have user id name. Okay, user id is the primary key column with unique values for this table. This table contains the id and the name of user. The user consists of only lowercase and uppercase characters. Okay, write a solution to fix the name so that only the first character is uppercase and the rest are lowercase. Okay, return the result table order by user id. Okay, so like we have Alice, we have Bob, and first is uppercase and rest will mean your lowercase. Okay. So how we can approach this question? I believe everyone like you get or understand the problem statement. Like what we have to do here, we have to just keep the first character as a uppercase and rest of the characters as a lowercase. Like here we are just given in the random order, like there is no sequence of the upper and lower case is maintained. So we have to maintain a sequence where our first character is uppercase and the rest are lowercase. Okay, so for that what we can do, okay, we have to return your user id and what name. So like we have to the very first thing, we can use the upper function. Now let me show you, we can use the left function here. So let me take, we only need the first one, and from, I'm showing you something here, like from, what is our schema name, users. Okay, so let me run this and show you what we are getting with this upper and left. Okay, and we have to give this alias as name. So upper as a name defines, like it will convert all the characters into your uppercase. Now the left function is used to extract the number of characters from the given expression. So like we are giving here, the first argument is your expression, like we are giving name and like how many characters. Like here I just wrote 1, if I wrote 2, I'll get 2 characters as uppercase. So but we require only the 1 character, as you can see here, but we require only 1, so we'll go with 1. And then what we can do, we can just concatenate this with rest we want in the lowercase. So I can use lower here, but what, now we need to use the substring function. We want a substring from name, the starting index will be 2 and the ending index. For that we can use the len function length of name -1. So let's see. Yeah, as you can see, we are getting the output as accepted, which means all the test cases are passed. Let me try to validate. This is super simple. I guess there is no need to explain explicitly, like we are getting the wrong answer. Why? Oh, we have to return in the order. We can simply use the order by your user ID, and let me try to use the test case, use this, run. Probably this will work now. We forgot to write the order by. Okay, so let me try to submit. Yeah, it's accepted. So this was super easy question. Probably for this you must you must be familiar with some of the functions of the string in any language. Here I'm using SQL. Okay, so let's move to the next question, or let me get the green tick here. Yay. Okay, so let's move to the next function. Patients with a condition. Okay, marked as easy peasy. So we have patients, our column name is patient ID, patient name, conditions. Okay, patient ID is the primary key. Okay, conditions are 0 or more, code separated by spaces. Okay, just give me a sec, guys. All good till now. Okay, so yeah, patient ID is the primary key and condition contains 0 or more codes separated by spaces. This table contains information of the patients in the hospital. Okay, write a solution to find the patient ID, patient name and conditions of the patients who have type 1 diabetes, and type 1 diabetes always starts with DIAB1 prefix. Return the result table in any order. Okay, so there is no condition for this. Here we have no diabetes. Yeah, prefix starting with DIAB1. This must be Bob we are including. Perfect. What about this one? Oh, DIAB1, which means the prefix of that condition. Okay, this will be not, because DIAB2. So how we can approach this? Just take a minute, try to think out of a solution, how we can solve this, or let me also try to think how we can solve this question. According to me, the simplest approach would be, what do we have to select here? We have to select the what? Okay, we have to select the patient ID and patient name and conditions. Cool. From patients. Now I think we can use where conditions, we can use the operator and DIAB1. So this is the prefix. Either my conditions must be start with DIAB1, and after that there could be anything. Okay, or we can use our conditions like this, or conditions there could be anything here, or there would be one space in DIAB1, and then there could be anything. I don't care about that. So will this work? I'm getting some notification. I'll check that later. Okay. So here we are getting what? Accepted. Okay, let me try to submit. Why I'm getting too many notifications today? It's a Saturday. Yeah, it's accepted. Perfect. So this was also super easy. We use our and the wildcard, and yeah, that was easy. Okay, so next we have, I think till now I started, since I started the recording till now it has been 10 minutes. We can solve 1 or 2 questions, I guess. Let's see, now we are on this question number, delete duplicate emails. Okay. What we have to do here, man? We have person schema, we have column name like ID and email. ID is the primary key column. Each row of this table contains an email. The email will not contain uppercase letters. Perfect. Write a solution to delete all duplicate emails, keeping only one unique email with the smallest ID. Solution to delete. Do we need to write the delete query here? I'm not sure. Like, write a solution to delete all the duplicate emails. Like, till now we have solved how many? 45 questions, but we haven't written the delete query. So might be in this question we have to write. Okay. So for SQL users, please note that you are supposed to write a delete statement. Oh, yes, we have to write a delete. Yeah. And not a select one. Okay. For pandas users, please note that you are supposed to modify person in place. Okay. After running your script, the answer shown in the person table, the driver will first compile and run your piece of code and then show the person table. The final order of the person table does not matter. Okay. So like we have here, 1 John@example.com, 2 Bob@example.com, again John, but we have to keep the 1. Am I right? Yes. Basically we have to remove the duplicate rows. Okay. So how we can solve this? What we have? No, we do not have to use. We can use delete from, let me call this as your person P1 comma person P2, and delete from person P1 P2 where your P1 dot email is equal to P2 dot email and P1 dot ID must be greater than is equal to P2 dot ID, which means I'm just removing the maximum ID of the row where we have the maximum ID and the same email. So apparently we will left with only this email. So here I have to use P1. I can use like this, and let me try to validate this. Yeah, it's accepted. Let me try to submit this. What do you think? Will this submitted or not? Yeah, it has been submitted. Great. Okay, so I think we can solve one more question, and the remaining questions we will solve in the next video. Okay, so I will keep this as the last question for this series or the video. Okay, so here we have employee, like second highest salary. Oh, the most amazing question, like we have asked in most of the interviews or everywhere, like how will you write the query for find the second highest salary of the employee? Okay, so we have employee, we have like ID and the salary. ID is the primary key. Each row of this table contains information about the salary of an employee. Write a solution to find the second highest distinct salary from the employee table. If there is no second highest salary, return null or return none in pandas. Okay. So we have 100, second highest 200. Here nothing. Okay. How you can solve this? This is super easy. We can just select the maximum salary. Do we have to give the alias name? Yeah, we have to give this name to our resultant or column, we are just providing in the result. Select maximum salary from employee where your salary not equal to what? Select maximum salary from where employee. Are we good with this? Let me try to validate. Oh yeah, let me try to submit and check whether is this passing all the test cases. Yes, all the test cases has been passed and submitted successfully. Okay, so oh, we have only left with the 3 questions. Yeah. Okay, so these 3 questions will solve in the next video. So now the length of video is 19 minutes. So yeah, that's cool, pretty like decent one. Okay, so yeah, we have only left with 3 questions. We'll solve these in next video. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed this or found this useful, so don't forget to like, subscribe and share. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.